Hello and welcome to the Crusader King stream. Wait, there's double sound here. Whoops. Sorry. So we are here at an incredible Crusader King stream. We are right at a destructive period. This is how the world looks like. But also you can see down here the date, and this is pretty close to the Europa Universalis 5 start date, EU5. I have tested the converter already, and we can convert to Europa Universalis 4, even that we don't have the Asia expansion. There's a little trick I use, like I brute forced it to make it work. And there are a couple of small edits I need to do, but it works, and that's the important bit. And because of that, I'm confident we can go to Europa Universalis 5 when that releases with our MEA campaign. Because if you don't know, we have been playing a MEA campaign since Imperator Rome. Then we convert to Crusader Kings this game now, and now we are really at one important, incredible moment. Because if you saw the thumbnail, if you saw the title, we are in a moment we can absolutely be destroyed by war. Because we are in a huge civil war that we accidentally, by my hubris, triggered. I haven't dealt, to my defense, I haven't dealt with the civil war mechanics for over a year, I think. Because I do not play that much Crusader Kings next to the main campaign. Sometimes I do. But because I do this every week, I don't have any long runs, and in the past I did play a lot of Crusader Kings, but that's like years ago. This empire we have been for over a year, and we are almost leaving it. That's pretty cool. 1 year Imperator Rome, 1 year Crusader Kings, so probably EU5, 1 year if EU5 isn't fast. The fall of Asterica. The UK, well, the fall for our dynasty. There's probably another dynasty that's gonna get everything. This is the war. You can see here. They outnumber us tenfold. 10. I don't even know what to do. There are two options, so as I see it, because we got the units here because we only thought we wanted to revoke titles from this person here, and then a whole civil war was triggered by my own hubris, by my own bloody hubris. If I tried to remember better how civil wars worked, we would have been ready to fight this. But one more disclaimer for this channel, because I know people watch the VOD, feel free to like and subscribe. But for the VOD also, there is a stream in the 31st of December that we will do a time capsule. We will do a time capsule stream. And in this time capture, there is option for application, but we will not go down easily. In the 31st, we will look at a stream we did a year ago and that I have privated. That was a time capsule. We did predictions and we talked about what would happen next year. We will do it again. There's another part of that stream we'll release in 9 years. And that stream we will do the 31st. We'll be releasing one part 10 years from now, making prediction 10 years. And we will make a prediction how it will be in the 21st century. And that one will release in the 21st century. Yes. I did something to YouTube. Please don't tell YouTube, because I kind of used a bug to make a video to be released way further into the future. I don't know when they will patch that bug, but so long that bug exists, I don't want to tell anybody how it works. I can show you that the videos release in the 21st century. That's all I can tell. And YouTube, please be nice to me, okay? It's just a intended mechanic. Because if you didn't know, you can only release videos 3 years into the future. You can plan them only to be released 3 years in the future. But I found a 0-day bug that is maybe an intended feature. Maybe who knows? Maybe who knows? Okay, we have to. Let's go back into the game now. We will not abdicate. Alust. We have played along with Alust because Alust was one of the few characters we played as a young person. So that was pretty interesting. And there are a couple of plans. One plan is we rush the enemy. And right now, I want to say Circ rush, but it's not StarCraft 2 and we are not the Circ because we don't outnumber the enemy. No, we have more troops and the only thing the enemy needs to capture is our capital. So long they don't take the capital, we should be fine. And I think they will come here with disorganized blobs. So rushing down here, taking this city, then just leaving the catapults, the cannons, we have the siege engines, on one of their cities. They're moving to this capital and defend it and try to kill anybody we see. Might work, but we have to kill 10 times more than we have. I don't know if that's gonna be so much possible. We call in all our allies and we call in all our house members and whatnot, and we fight the biggest fight we can fight. Another option is we, and this is a more experimental option, we disband our army, because we had our army raised before this war started, and we declare war against the whole world. Like, we go after every war claim. Like, we can declare war against Gaul, we declare the war against the Roman Sicilian League, against this one, against them. We declare war against everybody. And that would mean everybody is going to send their soldiers to Asternica. Meaning, they will also fight the rebels. And we will turn our country into a flaming hot pile of garbage. But I was thinking about that, and we had a whole week, because this was like the cliffhanger. And if I have to choose, like Scorcher, but I think it's a bit too scammy. Like, we are using the game mechanics to fight the enemy, to make sure that we survive, and that's something I sometimes don't even like when I play like big multiplayer sessions with other people in Paradox games, that they have some people that are like exploiting the mechanics. Sometimes you do it because, yeah, we are gamers, right? I don't even notice when I do it. Like, it's like a fun mechanic we try to exploit, and I exploit a few times. But this feels a bit too much and not how I want to play this campaign. So we are because it doesn't make any sense realistically, right? To declare war against the whole world once there's a civil war, then the enemy will send their troops and they will fight your rebels, and then you are going to be fine. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense roleplay. So I'm not doing that. That was just an initial thought I had when I finished last stream, because I believed that is a good option to win probably. But I would have done it last stream probably, because that seemed like the most realistic way of winning, but now thinking about it, that's simply not what would happen. Empress Alust was tyrannical, and we have to live with the consequences. We have played Alust a bit tyrannical, but that's great reformant. And if we win this war, we deserve to reform this empire into what we want. This is literally a war for the fate of the empire. Is the empire going to be taken over by AI? And probably start blopping, because we have been focusing on Gaul, but we have not been attacking the weaker enemies, and that's maybe something the AI can do. Or the AI will just collapse the whole empire. I don't actually know how it will work. So yeah, we need to do anything, and then we can reform the entire empire. We can change how it works. Oh. We have, like, their opinion is gonna be more angry at me, but they are already angry at me, so yeah. Who cares? Is there anything else? Oh, I need to do a coronation, I think. There's my heir. Can I designate this heir? Oh no, it's already designated. Okay. I still believe she is an android planted by fallen Empire Stellaris. The little theory is like, I don't know what happened there. She has no personality, like, except curiosity. And she has played for so long. Literally, so bloody long. Her reign has been enormous. And it looks like we're gonna enter in another long reign, because her heir is 16 years old. Yeah, they are powerful. Last time we didn't have a crown. We will figure out coronation if we need it after this war, how to do it with a crown or something. Okay, I think I will go for the... We are going to go Scorch Earth, so I will walk here, because I have the feeling they will raise their armies, and we need to crush their armies. How many troops does Kent have? Kent has too many for us to fight. I don't even know if this is a realistic tactic. Maybe we wait a little bit before we go to the capital, and we move a little bit in here, and you see if Kent raises their troops, and then we kill the Kentish troops, and then we take the Kent capital, wait for our allies, and then move to our capital. A mercenary. Oh, we are even weaker than we look. We have mercenaries. No. Okay. Let's see what we can do. We cannot hold the coronation. No, well, we call in all our allies, of course. Like, is there not like a call all allies button? That would be like way easier. Was it in Crusader Kings 2? I don't remember anymore. It was in Crusader Kings 2. I think it was in the military tab or something. You could say call all allies. It was like a little flag you could kill. Yeah, could kill. You killed a flag, and then your allies would come to your help. Like, what are you doing? This doesn't even make sense. Why did you kill a flag? Are you okay, bro? There we go. And it's the last duke we call in. We call in the house members. Okay. Shall we call in the dynasty members? We have not done that for so long. Okay. I forgot we had dynasty members. Oh, that's huge. It's huge. That's huge. Okay, I need to know. Do we do this, yes or no? Hello, Loleg! The air is awful? Oh, yeah, let's go! Coward, zealous, arrogant. Let's go! If we can do War of the Roses once we start in something like War of the Roses event once we start at EU5, I would trigger that event, definitely. I would love to trigger that a War of the Roses or something event. Or Richard III was it, right? That was like the one that was like a child king that was a bit out of control. Who was that? Who was that? I don't remember. Okay. I don't need to. I'm from the Netherlands. I don't need to know UK history. What else can we do? Say for tournament. I am a bit hesitant of. Oh yeah, we have the champions. We have the champions too. Hello! Thank you for the follow! Smash, bro. Now on Twitch. Let's go. I was like, hey, something happened here. This minute, somebody followed. Or there was a little bit ago. There was a little delay, I think, here. Alright. Brave. We train the commanders, with increased counter control, royal cards. I think this one is the best. This just drops the maintenance. We have saved a lot of money to fight Basilia, actually, so that's pretty good. Military, your armies, let's go here. Inactive, point. Wait. Only this person can be. Can we create an acolyte? There we go. Huh? I thought I created an acolyte. This character does not serve as a king. My son? Okay, let's create the acolyte here. As a king, as a knight. Do we need more knights? I will force everybody to be a knight that isn't a knight. More knights. Forced to be a knight. Is that everybody we can get? Invite champion. There we go, with another champion. Okay, that's gonna help us, I think, because we have to be effective. Let's increase the size of our army a little bit here and there. Not too much, because they have to reinforce anyhow. We've not done this for a while. Because we didn't need to. We were so strong. Yeah, let's divide the Astral Lord. Little Stellaris reference there. Where is the divided star? Let's go. We need everything. We need every help we can. Okay. Okay. This. I don't know how to feel about this. On the one hand, yes, we would call in our dynasty members, but we have made too many dynasty members that it's a bit like unrealistic to call them all in, because I was saying we would keep it a little bit realistic. So which dynasty member would we call in? Is this a dynasty member? Okay, this is a dynasty member. But they are too far away geographically. I think I will call in like the dynasty members that are like in Germany. Oh, they are already my ally, so that doesn't even make sense. Not my dynasty. I guess they are my dynasty. I will call them into the war. Call dynasty member to the war. That's gonna cost us some renown, but that's fine. Let's see if there's one in Gaul that we can call in. So I'm only gonna call in dynasty members that make geographic sense to be called in. Look, a little Luxembourgian one that we can call in. Africa dynasty member to join this war. Is there one up here? Yes, there's one in Frisia, in East Frisia. We can call in Scandinavia to the war. I think that's huge. I don't think we have enough still with troops, but this is maybe gonna give us a little edge. No, they will not even join. They will not join. They would not join. Oh, because we had war with. Okay, we can call in them over here. And Hyperborea, because this is literally a kingdom we made. There we go. There we go. This is everything I think we can do. And now we're just waiting. And we have to be a little bit patient. We shouldn't rush it too much. Or else we have to wait for our allies. It's really important. Wait. Let's keep the mercenaries. Let's keep the force projection we have. We have money. I forgot we had money. Let's change the flag. Let's change that from to over here. So we keep every soldier a little bit unified. If we buy these mercenaries, the enemy cannot buy mercenaries. Alus is pulling out all the stuff. Listening, Alus has been like ruthless, absolutely ruthless. He has been one of the most tyrannical rulers we have had for a while. Like when, because I'm now making videos too. It is like at the Viking era. Please hold our bed. We at the Viking era we were quite ruthless. We were tyrannical. We killed a lot. Only after the Viking era we became less tyrannical. Ooh, 40k, 44k. Let's go. I cannot even select them all. I cannot even select them all. There we go. Now we are still like at 1. Look, we are still like at 1/3 of their power. That's a lot better, by the way. At 1/3 by that's actually a lot better. That's a lot better. I'm gonna fight the ones over there. I'm gonna rush them. Return with iron. There we go. Excellent, excellent. We're gonna rush them here in Kent. We're gonna kill them all. I think they bought mercenaries too. Is it mercenaries? Because they spawned here and they have also an army over there. With catapults? I think it's not catapults, because that would make sense. Hello Milton, how are you doing? Oh yeah, I see now more people here. We have the 31st of December. We have a time capsule stream where we will send a message. 1 year from now, we will look at the message we made last year, and we'll set one video to be released 10 years from now, and the other one in the 21st century. If you are there, you can send a message into the future. Is that not exciting? You can tell people what they believe. And although those streams will be releasing a few days after each other in the 21st century, if you're still alive. Okay, I'm sending them back because we have another army coming closer there. I am planning to make. I'm making the next video for the main campaign. Oof, oof. Let's quickly in there. Okay. It's because there is a code. Okay, we have to go to the capital. Okay, we won that first fight. That's just 0.3. We just got 0.3 war score. Oh, that's the person at war with me. Well, that's not really relevant. It will not be exactly at New Year, New Year's like at 12, because I have to be, you know, with family and stuff and friends. But I will. Station besiegers, and let's march to destroy. We have 50. Okay. I don't know. We have enough here, by the way. We need our allies. Where are our allies? They're dying in the mainland. Okay, they're coming here. Okay. I'm just gonna send them close by, my troops. Nearby. Because I would love my allies to be there. Okay, this is way too large, I think. Like, we cannot fight this. That's 46k... 10k, that would be too much. That over there would be nice. 2k, 20k. Okay, that would be enough. But that's way too much. It's way too large over there. How are we doing? Are we losing our kingdom? Well, but yeah, this is literally the fate of the empire right now, hanging right in there. They're running. That's a bit annoying. I'm not gonna get there in time. I don't want my allies to join me. Come here, allies. You just have to make sure they don't take that city there. So I'm going in there. Hopefully with my allies on my side. There's not much we can do. Victory in Other War. Okay, this is terrifying. Moment of truth. Largest battle. The Battle of Bristol. Okay. Okay, that looks good. That looks actually really good. It's not good to do the 55k here. The 55k would crush us, but look at the reinforcements we are getting. So it looks good, better than expected. I don't think the enemy is completely here. I don't think a new mercenaries have been released from the previous overlords. It's just one. It's just one. It's one! It's a little bit. We cannot use holy orders because we're not fighting anybody against our religion. You know what I've been doing? Okay, this is it. I don't know. That's if that army was there, we would have lost. But there is a chance. There is a chance. Come on! I don't know if they make it in time. It looks like not. Why so dreadful? No, don't cut their Scotland Caledonian army! Stay away, no! We are winning slowly, come on, let us be! The commander! Onianus against Reximanius. By the way, I was making this city in City Skylines while I'm watching my previous streams and writing notes. So that's pretty cool, by the way. Because I need to write notes about all the things that happened in the streams and know when what happened. And then make of that a whole video. I'm mostly done, but I was making this city in City Skylines. But this is how the city was in the beginning of our campaign. So if that becomes something, maybe that's also so while working on the other video, because it's so much work. We are doing something else, but that's positive news. We are literally surrounded now. Okay, now it's looking good. Now it's looking good, and there's still... No! This doesn't look great. I do think we are defending, are we now? Okay. More allies are coming. More enemies are coming! More allies are coming. Well, the enemies outnumber us constantly, but I do think it's because we are defending here. Let's see, let's look at the biggest battle in the history, the Battle of Bristol. You have so many more champions. You have so many more champions. Our general is better. Their quality is better, is superior. I'm just gonna look, is there another mercenary group we can throw at the meat grinder? I don't know what's going on. Are we winning? Okay, I think we are winning. I'm not sure. Look at that. It's with a random dice still. Like, it's not completely. But everything is giving us better dice. Oh, let's go! There's no more reinforcement! Oh, there is! No! No! Sartasian troops! Because they conquered this all to fight Massilia. No, it's all coming to fight against me. We have to kill them faster before they arrive. We are. We are. So many people are being slaughtered. I don't know. This is like the Battle of Bristol is like this enormous archaeological site. Like, so many people will die. This battle, the Battle of Lewis, 11. Nobody cares about the stupid the Battle of Lewis. That was just like precursor for the largest medieval battle ever. They're retreating. It's over. Okay, let's look at the numbers for the largest battle in history. Whoa, look at that. Okay. 17th of March. That should be some type of holiday. I don't know. We have... I don't know if you compare this to historical records, how crazy this battle is. This battle lasted literally a year, I think, because I saw snow. I don't know, but look, we have almost 69k of troops destroyed on this side. And look at this, 34k killed. So many troops, the armies were huge. These were the initial troops. They had more, and they had better quality, but I think they had to cross like we were the defenders, because as soon only if you take like the castle, you become like the attacker. So we were the defenders. It was on a big plain. Combat with 100%, movement 100%, danger. And total like 100k died. 100k, and that's just fighters. Like if they had supply camps, literally in this war, whole towns were built because this fight lasted. I don't know. Did it last a year? Like I have to watch it back probably. Okay, it did last a year, so it lasted at least like 6 months. It was snowing. It was winter. No March. Months long, a big fight. Whole village was built, like whole supply lines. And it's insane, this battle. I'm sending the catapults. No, I'm sending the army up there to fight those guys. Because screw supplies at the moment. I don't think we lose supplies while a fight is going on. I cannot even select my armies. Okay. This is my bombards, and I'm gonna send my bombards to take this little bit here. Worcester is gonna, because it's so close to the capital, it's pretty nice. We also gonna focus here, but I see the enemy retreating this way, and I don't want to go where the enemy is retreating. We gained our rifle. How's your problem? Ooh, that's not well there. I don't remember what the biggest Imperator-Rome battle is, but I do think against the Romans or the Macedonians we had huge, enormous battles. I think the most vital battle was there were two really moments, 3 moments I think, that were like important for the history of Massilia. One moment was the first war with Carthage, or the second war with Carthage. I said first or second. I think the first one, yeah. Because we had prepared for the war. We had like taken the Fardulians, the ones that still exist, because we named the kingdom after the Fardulians of that war. We had to help the Fardulians up here. We had taken Rhodes, like the kingdom of Rhodes here, that still exists now, because we renamed everything to historical things that happened in the Imperator Rome campaign. So that's pretty cool to rename things to historical campaign. Look at all those enemies still walking towards us. Look at this. This wasn't there at the battle. If it was there, we would have died so badly. Carthage is also fighting down there. But fighting Carthage the first time, we did like some important decisions, like we bought mercenaries, we fought them, and we were able to push Carthage back, because Carthage could outrun us and outnumber us. But we had like some choke points here, we killed them. The second battle was like the Mad Dash operation, where we rushed down and we blocked off the Strait of Gibraltar. Well, Carthage still owned half of Iberia. We blocked them here, so they couldn't like move up. And other troops were like funneled in this small bit of land here. And then we annexed this land and we transformed this entire piece of land into our fortress hell. And then Carthage could just not send troops to defend Iberia. We could take Iberia one war at a time. And the same with the Romans. We had like fortified the Alps because we were able to expand faster into the Alps before the Romans came there. And then we just rushed down one time when the Romans were fighting in the east over there. We rushed down, we stabbed the Romans in the back, and we went down and we took... we like cut across this river, like across the river Po. We weren't that deep, but we cut until here. And the second war, we cut off this entire region so they could not reinforce themselves. And we took revenge, because this bit of land here was originally Massilian land, because we owned this land at the beginning of the game. Then the Romans came up here and they took our land, so we took revenge. The Romans were first. Yeah, we need a special building. Like, this is an important historical battle. Well, it also depends how the war goes, but whoever wins is gonna build a monument to this war. Oh, I'm sending everybody there. That's not what I want. Let's do it like this. Let's hold, unify, station besiegers, and then you guys go over there and we'll try to hold the lands we got. I didn't even know we owned Sardinia. That has happened in that has just happened, I think. Is the... It's so weird. All those updates happened while we were playing this game. Like also those buildings and everything, and the Horse Lords economic build. They are built here, so we have the money. We have the Sardinian mines. Not all the buildings are built. All the buildings in Britain are built. Not even. Ooh, we have a building that we haven't even built here. I need to destroy a building, I think? I guess? Or they have to build it, I don't know. Okay, we are sending our armies over there. And with that, we are sending the whole horde also. The civil war can still happen. Well, they can do this, but what's the point? We're going to conquer and destroy them. The largest battle in history. And we got a castle there. Perfect. Let's take this castle. We just follow the big army a little bit behind. We have these cannons are so strong. We siege down those castles really fast. And we also probably allies that help us with sieging down. At the moment, we are good with attrition, and I'm gonna make use of that. Watch out. Feelings mutual. Okay. They're coming down here. It's a bit too dangerous, so we're sending those troops over there. I don't wanna be worried with those. Yay! Let's destroy the Tartessian better. Okay. I'm gonna move south here, just to try to stop any progress we are making. And I hope that the allies we have are just gonna satellite these troops we have here, and we gotta crush them down here. And then we send those catapults to fight off. No, 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 help us, help them, help them, help them, help them, help them, help them. Why did they send them ahead? I don't think they can be there in time. There we go, we lost our catapults. No! Did we really lose them? Did we really lose? Unraised. Oh, so painful. Okay, we win some, we lose some. Gotta be jail. Okay, this is bad. We are a bit too far split. She's claiming my title? Why did I click it too fast away? Decline. I should have accepted. They give us money. I'm doing... This is so bad. But the allies are staying chipped away. They're winning at least over there. We are winning in total the battles, yeah, I think. Yeah, we only lost 2 battles and they were really small. One was our bad and the other was the allies that we lost there. I will raise a couple of units over here in this corner here. Yeah, I see they are at our capital. Luckily, our capital has a large wall, so we're gonna circle back and then go to our capital. I'll just want... okay, look at that. They are now at our capital. Now we move over there. And we have these units that we will use to take this castle, hopefully. Let's... Do we have mercenaries soon as we can buy? Okay, we have some cannons back. I'm gonna expand our army a little bit more. Like, we will make them a little bit larger. We never did this. Because we did need to. We have 5 new knights while this war was going on. We have a new perk. Dread control. This gives us personal strength, but I think this one would be better because this increases our control. I don't think we have that high of a control yet in all the lands we own. This army is pretty small. We could be not. Look how many mercenaries have died. Like, their numbers are so low. Oh no. Oh no! I was too arrogant. No, they took the capital. Oh no. I've lost the plot. I was so hoping the city walls would hold. They've taken war score. Oh no. How is the parity? Okay, we have more troops now actually. Am I looking correctly? Yeah, we do have more troops. It's allied troops. But they are also allied troops. Where's this from? This is... Oh, it's over there. Oh no, that's not good. It's really close. Gonna hamper our supply lines. This is a bit bad. So I'm gonna send my units this way and that hopefully they will circle around because they do have the catapults here. Luckily we also have a lot of allies here, so we can just go to the capital. Move in there, yes, move in there, because then we win. I like that they move into the battle, because then we win the battle, definitely. Because then we are defending here. If we go there, because they have the castle, they will be the attacker. So yeah, this is better, that they move towards us. They still have 24k here, 24 smart K. But now it doesn't matter anymore, because now we will go in there. Oh, they're going over here. I don't know which way they will go. Absolute sun. Season doesn't be spooky. Who was the commander at the Battle of Bristol? I.e. Nay. Us. Captain Aeneas. An Egypt from Ptolemaic Egypt. That's an interesting person fighting here. What is he doing so far away? Oh, it's a mercenary. Very well, we join. Everybody can join my court. You're gonna retake the capital? Look how many catapults we have. This is insane. There we go. Perfect. Let's not do something crazy. Let's just take the castles down here. Let's stay near the capital. Now we have the troop numbers, right? So now we can settle in a little bit. And protect the capital. Station besiegers. Move away and then start getting supplies. Can we improve the castles here? No, they're already maxed out, are they? Well, this one is not maxed out. Silly to upgrade it? Now we can upgrade it, why not? Castle, is this final tier? Yeah, it's 4th tier. I think it's also 4th tier, right? Oh, this is already being upgraded. Something is being upgraded there. So we cannot upgrade it. We don't have supply here. We're gonna split the troops here we have. There we go. So, because we are running out of supply now. And it's important we hold our advantage. Especially now this winter. Okay, you guys are over there. Look, enemies are coming from there. We just wait until they get close and then we attack them. With our full might. Finally, the most important deal. We finally farm peace in Calford. Yes! The most important detail. During the war! The Great War! They started farming bees in Calford. Let's improve the apiaries. Castle. I'm literally upgrading it because we cannot even buy more mercenaries. We cannot do it. So the only way I can make use of this money is to upgrade my cities. Late game is insane, especially what late game we are doing. I do want to like decrease the development, so I will go around the world and decrease the total development there is in the world a bit lower. So I will more heavily impact the places that are lower developed in EU5, but I will still, if like this region is highly developed, maybe we'll keep this high development. So I will do some percentage, like this one will stay high developed, this one stay high developed, but maybe in the steppes that's gonna be a bit like less developed because we'll have like the horse lords fighting wars here. I don't even know if they're always one step ahead. But the development is just max, like in Crusader Kings 3. I don't think development is made for this game, because look at this, everything is 100 here. It doesn't really make sense. It's a bit too incredibly high everywhere. So I will lower all the development and make it a little bit more how it was in 1337. But I will keep the high developed places will have like the highest development. So I'm not gonna make it like like the place that has the highest development in the map now will have the highest development in EU5, but I will drop the levels a little bit so it is a little bit more normal compared to what it is in EU5. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've decided to go to EU5, yeah. Okay, we are going to split this in two. Gonna send one there. Split this in two. Gonna send one there and one there. Then move everything a little bit closer. Because we have enemies coming closer there. Let's just kill them immediately. They don't really form a big threat. It's crazy. Now the war has changed its face. Now it's more a supply war. This silly ally is standing where my troops are standing, and that's what's giving us supply damage. It's a bit annoying. Okay, they're moving away. Good. They still have supply. Good. They have the lower supply here, so let's unify them. To wait for these guys here. We're moving in here to fight them. They're gonna come back to our capital soon, but we first need to fight them down here, and then we go to run to the capital. Hopefully in the meantime they don't take the capital. It was literally in that one war that the fate of this war was decided, by the way. In that one battle, I do think that one battle decided literally the fate. So many people died that literally the war changed like the course. We have to go quickly in here. We lost the battle where? Where was this? Oh, it's a catapult. Oh, no, it was a while ago. Okay. Let's fight him up there. It's almost 100% now, the war score. Let's go. Castrum's a castle. But it's a city holding. That's a bit annoying. Castrum Ilchester is a city. What? Is there no enemy on this side? No, I don't see any enemies right there. Yeah, we will keep. Surprisingly, we have some strange types of development. I will also post it in the Discord, so that's where we can like discuss also a little bit how and what like it should have like high development, low development regions. I definitely think like Italy should stay high developed because that's high def. Over here too, because this is the center of the empire, should stay high def. Of course, the Mediterranean should stay high def. Also, over here, we have had like a centralized empire for a long time, so this makes sense to stay high def. India is also high def, definitely. So definitely, of course, across this band, where in like EU5 there is high def. And then we can look at Scandinavia. I'm not that well known with Scandinavia. Scandinavia does have high def, and surprisingly really high in the north. But I don't know if that makes much sense, just how Scandinavia is. I do know, like, maybe in the steppes should be a little bit, like, less high def. And I don't know about Africa. I do think, like, here in the center could be, like, a place with the high def. But, like, everywhere, that's a bit, like, yeah, it's too high. So we will drop everything. So, not many places will have this 100% def. Like, only the big cities will have 100%. So also the countryside in Italy will be a bit lower. I will lower it everywhere, the development. So just, it converts more normally how the def is in EU5. But that might be a bit of work. That should be fine. Okay. Let's move in there. The Civil War just ended? Oh no. Nobody... He? The Civil War just collapsed out of nowhere. But that was something else. I don't know what happened there. I'm just gonna kill these troops here, because they are here. Wow, we just said... Sure. Well, to be fair, they were fighting against my tyranny. And you remember we had their contract changed. That once they die, their land splits in little bits. It does look like that has happened. Like Lewis and Mercia have become like two different countries. So also their power has like... been split in two. Oh boy, this person died. My son died in this final battle. We were just killing the extra enemies. Because, yeah, they were just in our land. That's what you get for being there. They're like, wait, the war is over. The war is over. What are you doing? Well, technically, you are still an enemy, so you die. Okay, let's look at our lands. I do think we got somewhere another county, because why do we have 9 counties out of nowhere? What's the last county we gained? We go to titles, we go to the last one. We have a temple. We got a temple. Oh, okay. We got a temple of Newbie, I guess. Grant to my daughter. Yeah, why not give it to my daughter? Is my daughter not married to a powerful ruler? Not really. Grant to my daughter. There we go. Temple of Nogi. There we go. She rules Nubi now. It's pretty nice. We also hold one more temple here that we could give away and get like another county, but I will keep it. It's probably because we have one because for stewardship. It's quite insane, by the way, how this war ended. So let's us do commission an artifact so we can have a crown. And let's also fix up a bunch of things that we haven't done. We haven't like worked on the artifacts. Maybe we could like have like court artificer. They're poor at it. Oh, they're the only one. There we go. There's nobody to fill this wall. Okay, it feels weird. It feels weird. We were at an existential edge, and we survived. Now we have our own legends to promote, I think. Can we start a legend about ourselves? The mighty and deaf are Exenrai, yeah. Let's pretend to add to this legend like the things that we this war that just happened, because this is from our dynasty. Glyphon is the name. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay. We're still not married, and I am not caring about getting married now. Ooh. Let's look at the artifacts that we have not been using so much, because... yes. It's a bit annoying artifacts, to be fair. All the extra windows that you have to go into. But you can have a book here. I don't know. We're gonna repair this book. Royal Court. We once here. The purple artifacts at least stay for a long time. They stay here for centuries. Let's see, it's almost broken. I don't think we have to repair them that much anymore because, you know, EU5. So we're just gonna repair a bunch of artifacts. Just annoying that the stone throne did get stolen. We have a claim on this stone throne, by the way. Oh frick, this guy is strong. We cannot steal the artifact. Are we strong? Are we strong? Are we somewhere near? That skill 50. No, we. Why are you so strong? I cannot challenge you to a duel. Can I imprison this bastard? He will accept. Well, we don't care. We are the biggest tyrant in the world. That's how we've been playing with Alust. Good. Give me back my bloody throne that was stolen centuries ago. No. Not giving me the throne. Demand artifact. Yes. Give me the throne, you criminal scum. Give me back my throne. Yes. Let's go. There we are. Now we can do a coronation. We are back. The rightful throne. The throne of Scone. No, they've not created an EU5 converter sadly yet, but it works in EU4. So I assume it's going to work in EU5 too. I was able to update to the All Under Heaven DLC update, but it makes it unplayable. But it does allow it to convert entire save file and also Asia. So, and with commands and cheats, we can like add development and add custom kingdoms over here. And with that, we can like convert that in EU5 and have like all the custom nations and everything else. So it works. Because in reality, what the converter actually does is makes a bunch of titles, makes a bunch of custom cultures, and makes a bunch of custom religions. That's not that heavy. Those are not heavy mods, and sometimes it does messes up attack. Like in EU5, it doesn't know what Asternica is, so it makes it like the Kingdom of Gloucester, British names. We have no yeah, we have. Oh, we suck at it. Yeah, so we could get good. If we get good agents, good to know. We imprison this person. Repent today, learn of the truth spent into the light. Since Bull joined our court, we can tolerate this and more. No, we cannot tolerate this. The war is over. Let's imprison people. There we go. As you clearly can see, we were tyrannical. There was a civil war, and we won that civil war. So that's proof the gods are on our side. This is high proof that we should build a barn in next to the Stonehenge, and we should increase. We should make a shipyard over here at Riding. Oh, it's unclear. It's pretty unclear. They changed it too. Like, it didn't work like that scheme also in the previous game, so I'm a bit confused what to do then. Okay, we are converting one land to our new religion. That one over there. Let's start improving development too again for our capital. And let's increase county control over there a little bit so we get more money and more resources. Oh wait, this is not mine. That's not even mine. Why would I fix your problems, mate? Stupid bastard. This religion is corrupt. Oh, what are you talking about? We're gonna make our own one. Mahaha. I don't think we have enough piety. If Alus survives, we shall maybe make our own version. That's gonna be a bit chaotic, but that also gives us something to do in EU5, okay? We'll have 3 religions into one. I do think because of this rebellion, however, we maybe declare independence of one of our client kingdoms down here. Like, we in lore reasons, we don't directly control these kings in Iberia. And let's say there's like a bit of a negotiation happening now. We have like a negotiation table, and we are like deciding, okay, the civil war is over. It ended a bit awkward because the person they were rallying behind was a person that had claim on the empire or on the kingdom. Like, what's this? Like, oh, it doesn't say the claims, but they had like claims on like the kingdom and everything else. So they were like, oh, we want to do that, but yeah. So we will renounce one kingdom, and it's a bit annoying. There's a bit of border chaos going on here. I don't want to actually release anything near Gaul. So I'm going to release this one. Tartessia. I don't think we can make them independent, can we? Oh, we are at war. Okay. Okay, let's look. Do we have claims on other legendary artifacts before we start like getting all those artifacts? We can increase this. We don't need to. Diplomatic court. This does help against our tyranny, so I'm gonna keep this for now. This thing is almost broken again. Oh, well, can't repair it. I can look at my claims. My claims. Okay, we have like we do have legendary claims around the world. Interesting. We have a legendary sword. The thing we need is a bloody crown. Sadly, we do not have a claim on a crown. This is a interesting one. Don't know who this is, but... Wait, why do they own land in my land? Well, it means I'm going to declare war on them when we make them independent. What? Will not accept, or it's gonna cause another civil war then. To shoot lightning stick. I don't know if that one is still around. Can I find it with this one? Shoot lightning. Lightning. No, I don't see anything. Crown is still being made. Let's look at my claims again. We can challenge this person, but they are stronger than me. That's all I want to see. I want them to be weaker than me. They're also... Okay, we could fight that, but that's really close, cutting it really close. But what type of artifact are we fighting? A book. I'm challenging him because that book's almost broken. Let me put speed to down. Okay, we can do this. This is gonna increase full. Take this. Repose or this one. Strike parry repose. Ooh, this is a great one. Okay. I'm victorious. Where is the artifact I just got? There we go. Repair it quickly. 200 years. Hey? Oh, it's a book over there. Wow. My claims. Still no crown. We can declare war for this one, but I don't really need it. I'm still waiting for the crown to be made. Sure, I will get that one. Hold court, isolate capital, enter exclusion. Let's go also on a little trip. King Meta's tournament, coronation. We cannot do it at the moment. We are still making a crown. Visit university. Let's hold a grand feast for the victory that we just had. Also, we are pretty stressed. Legendary feast. Story of the ages. There we go. Let's spend hugely on this feast. Yeah, we need to relax a little bit. Yeah, let's do the legitimacy. Let's make sure that we are legitimized with this one. Servants run across the hall. Bring up the decoration. Some star to arrive. Intrigue myself. Drinks. Fire. Oh, I see. Spotted. Alright. The biggest feast in the history of the Empire. After the biggest battle. The Battle of Bristol. Let's pretend we built now also a big monument in Bristol there. next where we upgrade like the Artisans Guild. There'll be like a big epitaph to the big war. The other people that died. Such a large battle. The whole Bristol was turned into a battlefield. The towns being built on the two sides. The different groups fighting, and the whole field was just covered in knights and peasants, and everybody alike equal at the moment. They struck the ground and stuff like that. How poetic. I think that was that poeticness started good, but then I messed up somewhere, like halfway. There we go. Is the lightning stick somewhere? Is the lightning stick? I think. The lightning stick exists? Oh, I said, oh. We cannot imprison this person. Let's see if we can actually get this one going then. Bribe, hefty bribe, overhook, prestige. Hefty bribe, oh no, they're just willing with a little bribe. Okay, 95, that's good, right? Bribe, no, hefty bribe. Use a hook. Oh, we have a hook on this person. Oh, it's my son! Yes, son, help me. Bribe. Hefty bribe. There we go. Not really want, I don't want it. Yeah, Steven, let's do it. Auto assign? Auto assign. Where is the button? Auto assign. Oh, auto invite. There we go. Let's look at Steven's dynasty. I didn't forget to add somebody's dynasty, did I? There we go. There's a new house now. The House of Parker. Let's look at military strength. The main dynasty is still the strongest dynasty. With one over here, Cullenfall. The house in Cullenfall. Then this house here. The house that rules this duchy upon land. Oh no, I guess not. In in this duchy. Oh, that piece of land over there next to the lake. I've been there in real life, by the way, to that lake, so that's pretty cool. In this house. That's the one over here. And also a lot of more living members. At the moment we are preparing for the largest feast. Personal physician. Alright, for a job. We don't need a caravan master at the moment. Let's automate this job. My grandson has been ransomed. I didn't even know I had a grandson to be ransomed. A woman's home advantage. Just in case if there's another big war. Just in case. Look at that plague over there. How is intrigue going? 10 days for the next phase. I think we only need success chances this. I don't know. You said it doesn't work. Why is this so confusing? dangerous faction somewhere. Well, there's a dangerous faction of these people here. Okay, cool. To feel cool now. Okay, another scheme was discovered. I'm worried that my scheme gets discovered or something. They're sick now. Okay, fine. All the contracts are disappearing now. Don't worry, it hasn't yet. Okay, I guess we do this now, right? Yay! What? That's not the one I want to steal. Ah, that's not the one I want to steal. I want to steal the lightning stick. What? I'm stupid. Can I not steal again now? I've recently stolen. Okay. Hopefully we can get this silly lightning stick then. Is there anything else we can steal in the meantime? Don't really care about everything else. I just want the lightning stick. When was this made? Now, when was this artifact made? Current holder. Where was it from? To my beloved Rupert. The High Priestess made this one. Okay, that was a while ago. That was in... When was this? 1100. Is this the original lightning stick? I think this is another one. At least we have cool... Yeah, we do have cool armor now. And we have a crown. Perfect. I'm uncrowned yet. Okay, we want to rename this crown to the True Crown. That is some arrogant name. That is some arrogant name. That is the True Crown. The True Crown. It is important lore. I did think maybe somebody told me that something like lightning stick is like a normal generating name too when we have that name, and I guess we found another one that has the same name. Okay, we have the Throne of Scots. We are holding now the biggest celebration in the world. We are, by the way, stressing out a little bit, so maybe we should drink a little bit. It's weird that we are stressed even that we don't have any personality traits. We lose some stress here and there, that's good. Yeah, let's get by some wine. Look at that, we lost the stress there. Here is many more. Let's we lost a bit of stress there. There we go. We got some legitimacy, fire, and the feast. Okay. Now it's time for the coronation. Confirm. In Gullyfon. The biggest coronation. impress attendance, exhale the crown. We don't need them. They need me. I am the one, single-handedly, that fought of the rebels. We completely are destroying all of history, but we needed allies and everything. We're completely saying we single-handedly fought the biggest battle. Rewriting everything. It was like a huge battle with so many soldiers from around the whole of Europe, but now we are writing that we did that alone. Fought of a huge number, but you know, rewriting history. The archaeologists will figure out one day that they're lying. Messages have and servants have been sent out from Galufam. The coronation has only the last invitation goes out to the court that begins preparations. Thus, it's dawned on me that I finally be crowned Imperatrix of Asterica. Well, I already reign. This coronation shall mark the true Imperatrix. We haven't done any coronations because we didn't have this DLC, and we haven't done it for the little while we used this DLC. So this is the official, like, this is like a strange, weird coronation ceremony that is for the first time implemented by Alust. Because all the other lords are doing it around Europe now, so it's time that we do it, but we will do it better than everybody else does. We first had an enormous festival. Now we have another coronation. My vassal, the Lux, has exposed Duchess of having an extramarital affair with the lover. How could she be? A sanctity of the marriage. And then they get like an exposed something. At least they're not unhappy with me. This is symbolic lore. Yeah, this is symbolic lore. This is gonna make, after Alust, I guess, we will be extremely authoritarian. This, like, the Empire has been like a little bit loose, like, on the rules and here and there. We're going to change that. And that's how we will enter EU5, I guess. And that's also a reason why we want to become a colony in the Americas, because we want to escape this ever becoming more authoritative. But it might change. The way we play might change in the near future again. Just if other events happen in EU5. This is just how Alust is changing the reign and how it works. And we have to remember, we have after this, Alust is tyrannical, but she hasn't been arrogant. Well, the normal Asternic hubris, but she has been less hubris-ic than the previous rulers because she did do a successful invasion of Massilia. She did conquer Iberia. She did fight off all the other countries here. Only at when she was coronated, really young. She was like 16, I believe, or something, or 20 when she became empress. She fought with Scandinavia, and all those mercenaries going away. Yeah, that's what went wrong. But it's interesting. I don't think Alust has ever left the castle without an army at her back. So for the rest of time, she's only in this castle, and she never traveled to other events. We hold events here, or we leave with an enormous army. So that's the truth, how the emperors of the Asternica should rule from now on. There's no concept. No, there's technically not. There's a bit of fragmentation. Like, I would consider they would speak probably similar-ish, that they can't understand each other, but they don't find themselves like under one identity. Like, I guess they do all find themselves to be they be part of this country, but they are more Hellenic down here. They're more Hellenic down here because of the Massilians. They are not Hellenic at all over here, and they're not Hellenic over here, where we had like a lot of Irish going to here. But I guess that was conquered or found. the Defiant culture has moved up here. So this is the Northumbrian here because both of the River Tumber or something or below. They moved up here, like I guess over here. That's organically like moved over there, but the Highlands are still Caledonian. A bit in the lowlands. So that's pretty cool that actually the Highlands have not really been touched except for this little bit here, and they're still like Caledonian stubborn. But I don't think Caledonians would feel that disenfranchised here because the rulers from this empire do originate from Caledonia. Yeah, I want to read actually this. I forgot to click that one away. Before the coronation can proceed, I must decide what I shall preside over the sacred rites. Am I to secure the favor of the clergy, or would it be wise to one of my own oversee the ceremony? Granted the sanctity and the blessing that only proves. Yet I am. Yet a part of me wonders: would it not be not a grander tale if I were to take my own the crown with my own hands, declare the right to rule before without integration? This honor shall only fall upon me. The coronation only would. Now we will do it ourselves. We will crown ourselves. The flames upon the fireplace dance look like a round dance. The door of my chamber opens abruptly and I find familiar voice calling my name. Empress Alux! My daughter Trion starts. I know that the day is near. You will look at your reflection on the cold metal and wonder if you were doing the right thing. Let it be known, it be screamed for every corner of this keep. I will stand at your side. She proceeds to give me a gift. I have commissioned this for you. This is more than I could ask for. Thank you. Yeah, I guess we relax a little bit. Like, we calm down a little. That's pretty nice. We got this book. What is this book? Where is this? Is this... Where is this book we got? I'm scammed. Right, Fish Being Rise of America. Yeah, well, we will have like our own like American thing going on there. We will leave the old continent. Yeah, it is a mess with cultures. We have to check out how to do that probably a little bit later when we convert. I do think maybe we will make it a little bit more uniform. I don't know how we would do that. Maybe like if these are two like Greek cultures and they are just like a different name, I will just merge them into one Massilian culture here. And I will just look how the cultures look like in EU5, and I will try to have the same size of blobs. So if the blobs are huge, we will do that, and we will try to... I will just look at EU5 and try to make it similar, in short. Oh, I didn't accept it. Oh, I thought that other one was like, oh, I feel relaxed because we got one. Okay. Look at people not liking me. Here, take this money. Like my coronation. You have to like it or else I'm coming to kill you later. I would actually care about this random bloke's opinion. There we go. The gifts. You see how... I think Imperatrix Duke... Oh, good Imperatrix Duke Salom bows before me. His clothes nearly arranged. His bruises off his shirt. As he ducks an emperor between his feet. I offer you the unlying loyalty and support. An alliance between the greatest would be of greatest honor. Yeah, sure. We increase their magnificence. Let's go. Well, I have been busy preparing for my coronation. My daughter, Masilla, has really taken charge of things. No servants have uh, bothered me with in a in ages in days. Am I finally able to focus on the upcoming ceremony? She's truly a great daughter. She's a model for all of my subjects. Yeah, let's tell all our subjects to behave like her. And my daughter-in-law approached me with an eager smile. Yes, your majesty, she says. I'm grandeur upon your ceremony deserves a place in the mighty annals of history. I am the one ascribes its splendor and regalia, the power of Sternica and awe of you aspire. Yes, the lasting splendor. Let's get also more court titles filled in. We need a jester for this one, right? We need a jester. There we go. And let's make this automatic. Coronation blessed from Zeus. Germany looks like Germany, to be fair. It looks like Germany. Pretty medieval Germany if you look a little bit down here. My vessel, Cuman, devout Astanic, steps forward. Solemnly, that's a different religion. What? Expression with solemn serene. Vesta smells upon unity among rulers, he proclaims. Permit me to offer you the blessing in the name of Gaia as a gesture harmony. Messiah, one of my loyal supporters, watches closely, intrigued by the following gesture. Ooh. But this is clearly heresy. I am going to allow this because we want to change our religion anyway to a centralized religion. I will leave the guests behind. I enter the temple and search for a quiet moment before my way to crown dance. At the altar of Zeus' shrine, dimly illuminates a dozen of candles. A fragment of silence fills the cold walls. To my right, a mural of Hades offers me a stern look. To the left, tin couture that once was I cannot pronounce a speckle. Lupus is fading slowly, his smell almost imperceptible. I entrust on Hades. Hades makes more sense because we had like a grand temple of Hades in Massilia too. Yeah, I know. I must not be easy. King Tomina says, running my hand. I can only imagine the weight of the crown will soon have on your head. But fret not, your loyal vassals stand by your side. Now and always. Here, have a gesture of the servant. Bows to present. The old ledger, Tonius explains. It served me well. I shall I will give the armor. Thank you for this. The magnificence of the coronation. Let everybody. Okay, yeah, let's do that one. Don't think we need the artifacts. The coronation. The preparations. All preparations are complete. A great ceremonial assembly now awaits in Golufon High Temple. Cheers at the exaltation. The procession parties in the cities, touring the crowd. My finest champions right before me. My imperial household behind. Peasants team forth for a glimpse of the soon-to-be imperatrix atop their parents' shoulders. A might a multiple, a Sternican child grins. I am the image of the great imperatrix. Past in the castle gates, my imperial procession wins in a way to the holy altar, waiting officially. Nobility, partly from coming forth, the clergy, their voices raise in a sacred prayer. Now, the Rite of Flames petition. I am referred by this intercretions in the divine. It is with wonderful difference. They besiege. Great Imperatrix, you will safeguard the faithful and preserve the right of Zeus. I shall, alright. Okay, I've been reading a little bit too much, but I don't know what's happening here. The nobility comes forth, giving and I'm seeing to their autocrator, a classic Greek title referring to commanders without superiors, in the Middle Byzantine. Okay, we were in the field, and the soldiers and I would Lafitte atop the burnished shields. Shiner and kisses their knees, but my vassals neglect the gesture and respect. Someone hisses, "Alust." Medividus and deserved the proper words. Comista Kuman glares poisonous into the eyes during the oath giving. This one dares Borianas dares to wear a weapon. My prestige is harmed, and they are going to prison. No, it's an act of tyranny. I lose poor opinion. Well, they're going to prison then. How dare they? Okay, I'm honored. Carry forward Solomon, icon of a sternic rule. The crown I am bear, a steep into prayer of blessings. The flames prepared my finery with ritual motion, invocations to Athena, with the ceremony, my beloved true crown. The true crown! To be endowed forever to Asternica. True crown belongs to my house. The true crown. They are thrown into the dungeons to be forgotten. Alright. Assembly watches me and hope, without doubt, waiting for me to speak on my reign, swear on the future, and bear questions. They don't speak. Will I be just? Will I be fair? Will I measure up to my father? Well, she did already way more. I swear to ensure peace. I swear to foster an era of enlightenment. We'll do a hunt. Oh, my next hunt. Okay, that would be cool to do a hunt after this. Yay, pays to me. There we go. Cross friendship. Let's get a little bit less stress. You know what I said? I don't understand why it would be funny. There we go. Make a speech about the traditions? Yeah, let's do the speech. This one. Yeah, this is crazy amount of events. I was like, oh, it's pretty cool. This is an important historical moment, but I'm like a little bit like, also dyslexic. I have become better with reading just because of I stream a lot, so that's pretty cool. Reforge, repair cost. And this is in a pedestal item, right? No, we don't need that. I wish I could like upgrade it. Oh, that's the history, I think. Okay. I kind of want to get this bit of Tardesia back. I don't know why they own a bit in my land and they own it directly, and I'm so a bit annoyed that they do that. I do think if I make them independent now, but I can't because of this silly war we are fighting. Where is this war? Oh, that's like in Scandinavia. Scandinavia is quite strong. Can I not just lose the war? What's the war about? Their claim on this kingdom. Can I not just step out of this stupid war? Maybe inheritance? Yeah, I would like to... They're not going to die. She's 15 years old. What? She's not going to accept any revoking of titles. And it's going to trigger another civil war. So I want to make it independent, but it's a bit annoying to do this right before we convert. Well, I think, by the way, I will end the stream here today. And we will probably have one more stream or two more streams of Crusader Kings. I might make the next stream a bit longer if we get close to the end date. If not, we might have a couple of more streams. Sometimes we move along, and sometimes we do not move a lot. I could make this... I don't like to cheat, by the way, but I could make it a different title, but it's just gonna be annoying to deal with this, because I wanted to make this over here independent because of the civil war we had, and let's pretend like some titles became independent, but we simply cannot make it independent because we are fighting a war over here. And sending the troops over there is just gonna be so frustrating because they're fighting Scandinavia, and Scandinavia is extremely strong. So I don't know what to do with this. In Neumann, this is the crown sovereignty. Maybe we're going to send our troops over and we're gonna deal with this. Maybe we're going to do that. But for now, that's gonna be the next stream's problem. Or... yeah, we could make lore for it. Yeah, we could do that maybe. I want to modify the vessel contract, but we can... it doesn't matter actually. I'm going... maybe I make them independent between the sessions, and then I say, oh, they are independent. That's fine. But yeah, thank you for watching. The next stream will be Tuesday's stream, and that's going to be viewer's choice. In the Discord, we have a voting. Most people have voted already, and then I'm going to play the highest game that gets voted, and then maybe I play the other game the next week, and that's always I'm gonna try to do that now consistently, like the viewer's choice. And then I will be working on the Crusader Kings video, and then we have on the 31st of December, we have the time capsule stream where we will send a message 1 year from now into the future, 10 years into the future, and to the next century. But now, for now, thank you for watching, and bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.